Hello. Okay, so let's see what message Spirit has to share with us today. So we have the Chariot and the Four of Cups, water, and we had Seven of Cups at the back of the deck. I was just thinking about like bliss and dreams, like dream world, being in your dream world as you're on your path. Oh, you know what I'm seeing here? It's like you're being guided or carried forward, and because you're being guided, you're not really consciously aware of where you're heading spiritually, and in where you're spiritually present. Okay, it's like where you're present is in this energy of feeling like you don't have enough, or feeling like you're waiting, you're in this energy of like stress and anxiety. That's where you are, but you're actually being carried through, like you're on the path, you're on the journey, um, but I don't think you're fully aware of what you're doing, where you're going. And so I think that you're kind of in this like dreamlike state. It's an illusion. What the anxiety and the stress is real. I mean, of course, you feel it the same way you feel dreams, like your dream world. But the reality is, right now, you are like actually conquering, and you're actually being guided down a path. It's just that you're on the journey. And because Spirit is kind of leading the charge and you are just along for the ride right now, I think your mind is in this place of like anxiousness and feelings of lack because it's not in control, so it can't understand that you're actually heading down a very fruitful path, or just at least like a path towards change. You have Temperance here, Death, and the Tower. Big, massive energy, but it probably doesn't feel like that because it's not like that's where your head is at. Your head is somewhere different than where you actually are. This could also be like spiritually you're doing incredible work, but in reality it doesn't feel that way. You know, there's a disconnect between reality and what's really going on spiritually. Like they're not lining up. And that doesn't mean that you're out of balance or out of alignment. It's just that you're being carried. So there's part of this illusion that kind of has to be there, maybe to distract you, maybe so that Spirit can be more in charge. I don't know why. But there is this energy of like, you're going somewhere great. You're on a journey, you're doing well, but it might not feel that way. You might instead feel lack. And your reality might reflect to you that there's lack, but you're not actually seeing your reality. Your eyes are kind of closed. So what you're seeing, which is a reality, that reality is more of an illusion. It's a temporary space that you're traveling through. And I think it's important to keep that in mind right now. I'll be your shotgun rider anytime you want. Seven of Cups, that was at the back of the deck. I just kind of see you like fishing and diving for these options, searching and searching, kind of like trying to gather up resources in like a wasteland, in a place that's kind of filled with muck. But there's change awaiting you. There's a lot of big energy dealing with you in the background. Wow. There's a lot of major energy that is at play here, but it's all in the background, and your reality is like screaming, you know, just trying to get through, just trying to sort out the options, just trying to figure it out, just trying to gather, just trying to find clarity, you know. In your reality, it feels like it's this like survival mode energy, but in the background, there is like, wow, major major arcana energy happening here, like major work being done, major decisions being made, major things at play, none of which you can see, and it doesn't seem like much of what you're a part of. This is also very like cups based energy, emotions based energy, subconscious. This could be like subconsciously what's happening or spiritually what's happening versus what's happening in your reality versus what you're feeling on the surface. Yeah, but there's like day and night. You're living in two different realities. Your soul is in one reality while you are in another. I mean, yeah, your soul is like figuring out a bunch of things and making a bunch of moves for you, while you, as the incarnating being, are kind of dealing with a reality that, is kind of confusing, is lackluster, isn't really amounting to much. Daylight, the only one that seems to breeze might enough. The Tower. The Tower continues to come out. Tower is always coming out. I definitely feel like something is coming. I mean, I feel like there's so many like fated hands at work in your life right now. It doesn't have to be so many fated hands, but it feels like the fates or like bigger powers, supernatural, like your soul, God, the universe, like they're working through the energy of your life right now in the background. Making changes, tearing things apart, reconstructing, reshaping your reality in the background, in the darkness, at night, in your blind spots, working in all those places that you can't see. And while you kind of are distracting yourself in your reality, like all of this construction work, rehabilitation work, reconciliation work is being done in the background. All this magic is being created. All of this light, enlightenment, clearing out is happening in the background. Yeah, but on the surface, I feel like this could be a struggle for you. I feel like this could be a real struggle for you. And it could be very emotional. There could be a lot of grief. And it could be hard because you could kind of be experiencing like lots of mood swings in the sense that like during the day you're struggling and you're feeling really worn down and hopeless, and then maybe at night you are more in touch with what's happening spiritually in your life, and so you feel closer to the change that you know is occurring, or you feel more validated, supported by it at nighttime because it's closer to the darkness, to the subconscious realm, to the spiritual realm. And so you're able to, imagine, or at night you could be spending a lot of time dreaming about, yearning for, hoping for, this new life, or this change, or this whatever it is that you're dreaming about. At night you could spend a lot of time thinking about it, and then at day there could be a lot of grieving. And that could actually be part of your spiritual process that you might not be fully aware of, but it's like the daytime could be meant for you to grieve, and the nighttime could be meant for you to dream and be excited and remember and think about the future in a positive light. And the daytime could be meant for you to be releasing through this grief, through this anxiety, through this search. I think everything that you're doing right now has a role. Everything is for a reason right now. All the behavior, all the ways that you're reacting, everything that you feel. There's a lot of major change and movement happening all beneath the surface. And you could actually be aware that this is happening, but feel very helpless because, the timing is beyond you. Don't wanna seems to free his mind at night. And some things will never change. It seems to free his mind at night. At night. This day and night. Yeah, I think you're just kind of waiting for a change to come. Waiting on the world to change. You keep on waiting on the world to change. I don't know when this change is gonna come. Can you give us anything else, Spirit? You keep on waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting on the world to change. You could be presented with an opportunity to choose between something that you're more accustomed to and something you've been doing for a while, or something that is right in front of you, but is a new space and something that would have you kind of change clothes, change perspective, enter into a new environment, enter into a new world. I think that there's a new beginning. There's a new opportunity. There's an opportunity for you. It's a new beginning. This could be a creative new beginning, a new passion, a passionate new beginning, a new passion. And this is something that you're not used to. You don't look like this thing. This is something you're not accommodated to, something you're not accustomed to. You might have to change clothes. You might have to see differently, change your perspective, change your environment, change your world. This could be going to a place that you're not from. You could have an opportunity to stay where you are, like live in the place that you're currently living in, or move. And you might be moving, or just an opportunity to stay to move careers versus staying in a specific career. Change identities. Either way, there's a decision coming forward for you to change lanes or change pace, or and adopt this new beginning, which also changes your own identity in a way, or your own placement, puts you in a new energy, new color. New world, new environment, new perspective. I think you're going to say yes to the new opportunity rather than the thing that you're used to, that you can see yourself in, that feels familiar. I think you're going to go for something that's new. This opportunity seems to be abundant and peaceful. Yeah, this seems like a good opportunity. This seems like something that is fulfilling and nurturing for you. Wait on the world to change. Yeah, it can end up being a bit of a dream come true. That's a nice switch up from the energy you've been dealing with. I'm not sure when this is going to approach you. I wonder if we could get I don't like to play with timing just because I find that, it's not, I don't like to play with timing. But anyways, anything else, Spirit? Anything else to add to this message then? Waiting on the world to change. You keep on waiting on the world to change. Waiting. Maybe taking on creative pursuits would be helpful right now to help you channel this process while you're waiting. Channel this energy into something, and get those emotions out, get those feelings out. Keep on waiting on the world to change. You got me waiting on the world to change. There is an ability to free yourself. I just saw 444. It was 1444. There is an ability to free yourself. some reason I was thinking about February, I think because of 14. Maybe Valentine's Day has something to do with it. The Seven of Cups again. What is it? What is the Seven of Cups trying to tell us? You got me waiting, you're waiting on the world to change. So I'll keep waiting, waiting to change. I'll be waiting, waiting on the world to change. You got me waiting, I'm waiting on the world to change. To change. The Seven of Cups. I think it's talking about a change of pace. I think it's talking about a change in direction. Instead of, I feel like looking in a different direction. It's almost like 1616. Wherever you've been searching, it feels like wherever you've been searching is not where you need to be searching. Like, it's like you're looking for something. Part of me is like, this could be like a push towards entrepreneurship. Like you're looking for opportunities from this pool. You're looking for opportunities from the outside world when the opportunity is internal. The opportunity is, it's you create the opportunity. It could be something like that, where they're waiting for you to craft the opportunity, to create the way, to create your own path. I think maybe it's time for you to get bold, to get your head out from underwater, to get your head out of the sea, out of like discovery mode where you're looking for all these options, and instead thinking, how can I create an option? How can I create a path? I wonder if it's not really about finding the lucky opportunity, but instead building it. You know what I mean? You might need to build it. You might need to change your perspective on what you're doing, what you're doing while you're waiting. Because while you're waiting, you might be looking around and wondering when this thing is going to show up. But it might actually be on you to create this thing. It might be like the power is in your hands to craft this thing. You create the opportunity, something like that. You might need to, change your perspective and go in a different direction. Oh, wow, I always thought this person was moving. Also, maybe you need to, sit still for a second. Sit still, stop moving around so much, and, maybe you need to, slow down, stop moving around so much, slow the pace, because it also feels like you're, go, 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 trying to gather opportunities, trying to figure things out. And if you sat down and just sat with your own energy, you might have a realization. You could have a realization, or you could be able to create something. All the time you're spending searching, you could actually be spending that time creating or building something, growing something. All this time spent in anxiety. I feel like you need to nurture yourself. Spend some time resting, I guess. If you spend some time resting and slowing down the pace, you might actually find clarity. Or you might find direction. If you spend time if you sit and stop for a moment, instead of running from the waiting period, you might need to allow it to engage you, envelop you. Instead of running from the chaos or destruction, you might need to allow it to come. Because I don't know, there's something like not running from this energy, but instead reaching out towards it or engaging it, running towards it, engaging it, going into it, going deeper into it. There's something to be discovered here in this waiting period, and you need to slow down in order to do it. You need to stop looking for opportunity. Stop looking for opportunity to get out of this space, and instead look at this space maybe, and try and figure something out. There could be a clue, a hint in your surroundings, a big hint. You could have extra power around your crown chakra at this time, bringing you ideas, enlightenment, clarity. The sun is really coming through here. It's like there are gifts being bestowed to you by the sun or some type of star energy, but you would need to slow down and be able to engage with it rather than engaging too much in the ocean. It's like you need to bring your head above water and receive from the sun rather than engaging so heavily in the ocean. Yeah, even just getting outside a little bit more. But this is like going into hermit mode and figuring out what the stars are trying to say to you, figuring out what Spirit's trying to tell you. You might need to tap in and meditate a little bit more, slow down on the trying to rush through life, trying to go really fast, trying to figure everything out. I feel like you might need to slow down and feel this energy out a little bit more. Figure out what it's trying to tell you. It's trying to tell you something. And this could have to do also with maybe engaging your inner child a little bit more. But just in the same way that your inner child is very curious and noticed the small things and paid attention, you might need to do the same. Be a little bit more curious about this world and this environment that you are trapped within right now. Because there could be something here, a gateway, a key, enlightenment, something to be taken from this period besides just patience. Yeah, there's some type of discovery, some type of innovative idea, perhaps. Eureka! I found it. You could be finding something, discovering something, understanding something. Yeah, this could cut you loose from anxiety, from feeling unaware or feeling cut off, from feeling blinded. You could be getting your sight back, or getting vision, getting clarity, getting truth. Foretold. It was all foretold. Yeah, I think something could be opening your eyes. And it could be like a bit of a youthful spirit, a youthful energy could be opening your eyes. There's something around your inner child being able to really reach up to spirit, or really reach up to judgment, really reach up to God, really reach up to wisdom and understand and receive. Power in your inner child. Your inner child seems to be able to pick up on something or gather something or hear something, understand something that maybe you as an adult can't. And so it's important that you spend some time with that part of yourself right now. Spend some time reconnecting. This could be being blessed with reconnection with your inner child right now. Maybe you should go do an inner child meditation. Maybe I should make an inner child meditation. Okay. um, yeah, I mean, I think that this reading is what it is for now. I think you've got your directives. I think I've got my directives. And we'll see where it goes from there. There will be more readings. So, thank you. And yeah, let me know how you feel, how everything is going. Bye.